All right, what's good, YouTube? The Lakers come out tonight's win, guys, against the Houston Rockets in a back-to-back fashion, beating Houston 2 straight times and improving to 44-25. And they win tonight's game with a final score of 124-116. Luka Doncic and LeBron James were, especially Luka Doncic in the second half. LeBron James mainly in the first half, were absolutely otherworldly tonight, man. I mean, like, at this point, if you're trying to go against the Luka Doncic narratives as the MVP, if you're trying to go against that narrative and not push that narrative, I don't know what you're watching. Like, you're literally watching the best player in the NBA right now. The last 10 games, there is nobody better than this guy. Probably longer than that. There's nobody better than this guy. And I mean, he just continues to absolutely torch and cook elite defenses. The Houston Rockets have an elite defense. They have multiple great wing defenders. They got Dorian Finney-Smith, who doesn't even start. They got Amen Thompson, who's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league. Jabari Smith Jr., Tyree Eason, even Kevin Durant at this age, at this stage of his career, is still a very good defender, right? And Luka Doncic just left and right, just cooking these dudes, taking turns, splitting double teams, throwing no-look alley-oops, step back, reverse spin, step back threes. I mean, it's just, you can get it any way you want. He even blew by Kevin Durant on a one-on-one one time. That Kevin Durant said he kind of hooked him or whatever. But yeah, we ain't trying to hear that, bro. So, I mean, at this point, guys, if Luka Doncic is not in serious consideration to win most valuable player, I don't know what we're doing. Because this season, when Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does not play, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they have a record of 8-4 when he doesn't play. When Luka does not play this season, the Lakers have a record of 6-6 this season. So he's missed 12 games this season, and the Lakers have a 6-6 record. So we have to consider most valuable player as, like, when the player does not play, he's desperately missed on this team, right? So we have to consider that. I'm about to hop into y'all's questions and comments, y'all. Another great win tonight. 7 straight wins by the Los Angeles Lakers, and they continue to be good teams. Now they got a tough game tomorrow on a back-to-back against a very dangerous Miami Heat team. Second night of a back-to-back. I don't expect for LeBron to play tomorrow. Probably not even Marcus Smart either. But I really want to see tomorrow, if those guys don't play, I really want to see a Duke Earl get some time tomorrow. I would love to see a Duke Earl get some time tomorrow. But y'all fire off y'all's comments and questions in the comment section. And I'm about to hop into y'all's comments, man. Lakers get this win, guys, 124-116, and they beat another good Western Conference team. Yo, Shamir, man, I appreciate the $4 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. This was a great win, y'all. This was a phenomenal win. This win right here was, in my opinion, was probably even better than the last game because of how they won. I feel like with the way that Houston came out in the second half, you know, they had all the momentum in the third quarter, and they won that third quarter pretty handily. And the Lakers had to find momentum again in order to win this game, and they did. So, shout out to the Lakers, man, for winning this game, because this was not an easy game to win. And you in Houston. Back-to-back games. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go ahead and hop into y'all's comments. My guy Mumble, what's good, bro? Do we need to let me space this out a little bit more. There we go. Do we need any further proof that Luka is the MVP? Everyone's saying SGA is the clutch player of the year. Luka is making that extremely debatable. He is a killer in the clutch time. Exactly. 100%. Let's go ahead and hop into the stat sheet right quick before I hop into to the rest of y'all's comments. So we had LeBron James tonight, guys. He had 30 points. He literally, I mean, bro, LeBron, bro, there's some nights where LeBron, he looks like he's older. And then there's nights like tonight where he looks like he's like, he doesn't look like he's 41. He looks like he's like 35. I'm not going to say he's 31 because 31-year-old LeBron, the Lakers will be like one of the favorites to win the championship with this team, right? But he looks so much younger some nights. He looks so much quicker and more springy and more athletic. And, bro, the lob that he threw down from the Marcus Smart lob pass that was too high, in my opinion, I thought the ball was going to go over LeBron's head. He went up and got that, and he just snagged it behind his head and just threw it down like that. Bro, I couldn't believe he did that, bro. Like, no 41-year-old should be able to do that. Not one. There should not be one 41-year-old being able to jump that high and being that athletic to catch that ball. It looked like Odell Beckham Jr. Legendary catch. as far as he went back to catch the ball. And then he had the athleticism to go throw it down, right? That was a crazy play. But LeBron tonight, man, 30 points, 13 of 14 from the field. He only missed one shot. And the one shot that he missed should have been a foul. He shouldn't have had one miss the whole game, probably. The one miss he had was a foul, and they didn't call it. I mean, he got absolutely clobbered by Şengün, Thompson, and Tyree Eason. All three of them fouled, and they ain't called nothing, right? DeAndre Ayton tonight, another great night from DA, 16 points. He was absolutely going crazy in the first half. 8 of 10 from the field, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 blocks. And he could have had another one on Reed Shepherd, but his timing was off, right? Marcus Smart, 5 points tonight, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Luka Doncic tonight, who's the MVP of the league in my opinion, 40 points, 12 of 25 from the field, 7 of 17 from the three-point line, 9 of 14 from free throw. Hey, if the Lakers would have lost this game, it would have been because of the free throw line. Luka missed 5 free throws in this game, and then Jackson Hayes, he missed 3. And Reaves missed 1, and LeBron missed 1. I mean, that's okay, I guess, but if we would have ended up losing this game, it would have been because of free throws, I felt like, right? Because they was missing too many. 9 rebounds, 10 assists. He did have five turnovers, but bro, all the plays he was making, man, I don't even care. Rui Hachimura, he had 8 points tonight, 2 out of 2 from the three-point line. And the second 3 that he made in the fourth quarter, that like hit the back of the rim and it hit the front of the rim. It's like, bro, we finally got some fortune coming our way. I feel like those type of plays been happening for everybody else this season except for us. And we finally got like a shot to go in that does like hit the rim 3 times and just bounce in. So that was a big shot by Rui. That was a momentum changing shot for sure. Jake LaRavia was solid tonight. He hit a 3. He hit a 3 tonight. His only 3 of the game. Jackson Hayes, I don't know, man. He hasn't been playing very well in my opinion as of late. Luke Kennard had 5 points tonight, 2 out of 3 from the field, 1 or 2 from 3. And he did have 3 turnovers and he had 1 assist and 1 rebound. So tonight's box score was pretty straightforward, guys. The stars showed up. Austin didn't play amazing. He had 14 points, 4 out of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 5 or 6 from the free throw line, but he did play a little bit better than he did last game. And like I said in the video I made earlier today, if y'all haven't checked that out yet, y'all be sure to check that. Well, y'all ain't got to now. The game is already over. But I said in the video, I said Luke Kennard, Rui Hachimura, and Austin Reaves would shoot better from the three-point line this game, and they did. I just didn't think they was going to shoot that bad again like they did last game. Okay. Let's go and hop into some of y'all's questions and comments. Luka the Don motherfucker so cold, bro. On me, bro. Absolutely. I meant to say in the super chat, okay. I meant to say in the super chat that the Lakers are legit and I want all the smoke with OKC. Hey, man, I've been saying it for a while, bro. I was saying it when the Lakers were on a 3-game losing streak to Phoenix. They lost their 3 games on the road to Boston, Orlando, and then Phoenix. I just felt like this team, if they're playing their best basketball like they're playing right now, if they're playing very good basketball, and I still think they can play better. That's the thing. They're playing amazing right now. They've won 7 in a row, and they won 10 out of their last 11 games. And I really do feel like they can play better than what they're playing like. So you're right, bro. Like, I mean, it don't matter at this point. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take care of who's in front of us first. We gotta get to the playoffs. We gotta stay healthy. We got to continue to build that chemistry, right? We don't want to just sit up here and scream OKC at this point. But at the same time, I get what you're saying. It ain't like we should be scared of those guys if we go into a playoff matchup against them. So 100%, man, I think this team can beat anybody. And, we got a couple more tough games coming up against some Eastern Conference opponents the next couple games. So we'll see how we do, for sure, though. Marcus, what's good, bro? What you mean fourth? Fourth what, bro? I've noticed that at the beginning of the season, Luka came out on fire. Now it's LeBron. Yeah, bro. And like the whole crowd of everybody that was saying that the Lakers are better without LeBron. I mean, how quiet are they right now? I don't get it, bro. Like, I do get it. I get it. I know LeBron has a lot of haters, and I know it's a lot of Lakers fans that don't like LeBron. But at the same time, if you want your team to win, it shouldn't matter who's on your team. It shouldn't. I remember when LeBron first came to the Lakers and Lance Stevenson was on the Lakers with LeBron. I couldn't stand Lance Stevenson before his tenure with the Lakers because of how annoying he was against LeBron in the Eastern Conference when he played for the Indiana Pacers. But I did not care at all. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Lance Stevenson, LeBron, they're not the same. But I'm just going off example of I couldn't stand Lance Stevenson before he came to the Lakers. But when he became a Laker, like, I didn't care. He was entertaining to watch. He went crazy some games, and I don't understand why it matters if a certain player's on your team, why you dislike him and you want the team to do bad when he's out there. I don't understand that. But he's definitely playing great basketball right now. And he's not even like, his usage isn't even that high. He only had 14 shots tonight. And he still had 30 points. Like, that's extremely efficient, right? And he shouldn't even had the miss that he had. A great win for the Lakers. I want to see this energy in the playoffs. 100%, 100%. But you got to get there first. You got to get there. You have to build the chemistry. You got to build the momentum. You have to continue to play well and beat good teams, right? And continue to win clutch games. This is another clutch win for the Lakers. The game is close the last 5 minutes of the game, and they just make more plays than the other team, right? So, another clutch win for the Lakers. You know, Kevin Durant and the Rockets came out in the third quarter all like hyped up, and they was extremely energetic, and Kevin Durant was talking shit to the Lakers bench. It's okay. You went home with another L 2 straight games, and you finna go to the post game press conference saying it's on you again, right? So before you open your mouth, bro, like, you need to be sure you're gonna be able to secure the win, because you look real stupid right now. You can't be talking shit to another team's bench, and you know when you finally come out of halftime and you score 8 points and you up here talking crazy when you had 2 in the first half. Like, you Kevin Durant, bro. Like, come on, bro. You supposed to be producing at a way higher level than that. That good team narrative should be dead at this point. 100% should be dead. 100% should be dead. And you want to know who is extremely annoying, chat, other than Charles Barkley. And as y'all coming in, y'all be sure to drop a like on the stream. That really does help the stream out. It gets the stream out to more people. So y'all be sure to drop a like on the stream, and y'all subscribe if y'all are new. But y'all want to know who else is extremely annoying, chat? Kendrick Perkins. Earlier this season, when the Lakers were the 5th seed, and everybody was talking like they were a play-in team, right? I think this is before Reaves came back, and they still had a couple more injuries, right? I think Jackson Hayes was out. I forgot who else was out, but Reaves was out at the time. And Kendrick Perkins was saying that the Lakers are a team that don't like each other. They are a team that, I guarantee you, they don't have a group chat with each other. He was saying they don't have a group chat, and they're a team that don't have chemistry. He was on national television saying this bullshit, right? And now tonight, when the Rockets lose, when they're losing at halftime to the Lakers, he said the same thing about them. He said the exact same thing about them at halftime. You want to know how, I can't explain to you how quick I muted the TV. I don't want to hear that, bro. Like, you literally just splurge BS out your mouth, and you don't even know what's going on. Like, you said that about the Lakers. Now the Lakers are playing amazing basketball, right? And the Rockets are the 4th seed in the Western Conference. How you going to say that team don't like each other? What are you talking about? Just because they're losing to another good team? I mean, like, bro, those type of hot takes are just crazy to me. This the win we had to get the tiebreaker, 100%. Now the Lakers own the tiebreaker against the Denver Nuggets, who lost today, by the way, chat. The Denver Nuggets lost to the Grizzlies today, which is huge. The Grizzlies beat the Denver Nuggets today. But ain't nobody gonna talk about this. People still got Nikola Jokic and MVP conversations. He out here turning the ball over 10 times. Now, he did have a good game. Don't get me wrong. 11 of 19 from the field, 29 points, 14 rebounds, 9 assists, which is phenomenal. Those are great numbers. But look at Jamal Murray, 19 points against the Grizzlies, bro. They don't have a center. Bro. And everybody talks about how bad the Lakers defense is, bro. The Denver Nuggets allowed 125 points to the Memphis Grizzlies. The Memphis Grizzlies? Now, don't get me wrong, the Grizzlies got some good players. Like Ty Jerome, he's been hooping. When he does play, when they let him play, he has been playing very, very good. But at the same time, bro, you can't lose to the Grizzlies, bro. You can't. But I guarantee you will not hear that from anybody on national television tomorrow. You won't hear that from nobody. Aiden has been incredible the last 7 games. His defensive awareness has been impressive. Bro, his motor has been extremely high. He's been sealing better. He's been offensive rebounding. His effort has been there on the defensive side of the ball. Even on some of the switches where he got beat tonight, I feel like he still was in the right spot. His timing was just a little bit off to try to go block a shot. But he's not like a great shot blocking big. But he has the athletic tools to be like good enough, if that makes sense. And he has the athletic tools and the physicality to be a much better defender. And he got, even though Şengün, he made some tough buckets, but it's Şengün. He's a very good offensive player. I feel like DA has been very, very good over this stretch. He's been phenomenal. Now tomorrow you got to play against Bam Adebayo, who just dropped 83 last week. And, obviously, Bam, he dropped 83 last week. And I respect the 83-point game. I'm not one of those people that does not respect what he did. But at the same time, he's not going to he's not usually going to go off on you for like 35, 30 plus. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's still a tough cover though. Bam is still a tough cover. He's extremely quick. He has great touch around the rim. He's developed a very good 3-point shot. So it's going to be a tough game tomorrow going against the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero has been playing good as of late. Norman Powell just came back recently. So that's going to be a tough game tomorrow for sure. But overall, though, DeAndre Ayton definitely has been playing better. Rui and Kennard must wake up. I mean, for the shot attempts they got tonight, now I will say this, Kennard had too many turnovers today. But when he first came into the game, he knocked down his first three, then he made like a little pump fake dribble to the rim and like a little bank shot off the glass. He had a very good start to the game. He scored his first 5 points in the first quarter, but he didn't really get any other shot attempts other than that. And defenses are just paying so much attention to him when he's on the court. So he's not going to get a lot of shot attempts all the time, but when he is open, he has to make teams pay, right? I still like what he does. He's a very good connector. He had this one pass to Marcus Smart at the end of the shot clock, the only 3 that Marcus hit this game. And that was a very good play by Luka Doncic. Now, he did have 3 turnovers. That's what we can't have that. Luka Doncic can't have 3 turnovers, right? Rui hit a very big 3 in the fourth quarter. So I don't expect for these guys to drop 15 points every single game. They're role players that come off the bench, and their minutes are limited. So we can't really expect that much. Rui had 4 shots tonight. He hit 3. Luke had 3 shots tonight. He hit 2, and he hit a 3. Together, they shot 3 out of 4 from the 3-point line. We have to take that. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Now, the 3 turnovers from Luka Doncic, we can't have that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they shot like they did last game, I understand where you're coming from. But I feel like they were better tonight overall. And Rui had some good defensive plays as well. I think it's time we give Luka credit on defense. He was good tonight. Bro, you know what? Speaking of defense, chat, let me go full screen right quick. Let me show y'all this list right quick that I seen earlier today. Luka Doncic defensive numbers in isolation this season. Are great. Look at this graphic right here, y'all. Let me show y'all this right quick. Let me take this comment off the screen right quick. Look at this, bro. So Luka Doncic's defensive improvement this season has been insane, and it has. We already know that, but we didn't know the numbers. So coming into tonight's game, he allows less than a point per game in isolation, and it's been 109 possessions. He's top 10 in steals. He's top 7 in charges drawn, which he should have had another one tonight, but they called it a block. 95th percentile in shots contested. That's very, very good. And 87th percentile in rim contest. So he's 6'7", and probably on a good day he's 6'8". So with the size and the arm length, he should be able to do that. But the effort is there, and Luka is not getting abused one-on-one defensively this season. It's like, is Luka Doncic some type of amazing lockdown defender like prime Tony Allen? No, but he's still. If Luka is not getting picked on, that's fine. If your star player who's an MVP candidate is a good enough defender to not get picked on, you are in a good position. And that's exactly how Luka has been playing this year. You skipped my 2 comments about Rui? Did I? My bad, Marcus. My fault, bro. What you say about Rui? I didn't see it. I didn't see it, bro. Oh. Yo, crazy finish. Rui got that Kawhi bounce in the 3-point. That's exactly what I thought about. My bad, but I didn't mean to. I didn't see that. It was right by the super chat. That's why I didn't see it. My fault, fam. But yeah, let me see. Go shit, bro. 100%. 100%. My bad, Marcus. I seen it, bro. My bad. But yeah, 100%. He definitely had that Kawhi type of bounce to that shot. 100%. The game 7 joint. It's the Luka and LeBron show. Lakers are playing fantastic basketball on both ends. 100%, bro. Austin struggled the last couple games, but hopefully he can have some stronger games these last couple games. I wouldn't say necessarily he struggled tonight. He only shot the ball 9 times. In a matchup like against Houston, he might not be able to get that many shots out because they like double teaming whoever's bringing the ball. If Luka or Austin is bringing the ball at the court at halftime, they like to double team and trap. So with Luka's size, it's a little bit easier for him to get the ball out of his hands. And they continue to get the ball out of Austin Reaves' hands tonight. So that's why he only had 9 shot attempts. But I feel like shooting 4 out of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. He had 8 assists tonight, 3 turnovers and only 8 assists and 3 rebounds and only 1 turnover. So I feel like Austin was fine tonight. And I think the most impressive thing about Austin the last week or two since they've been on this streak, winning games and playing very well, he's been very good defensively. He's been battling bigs and fronting bigs and stuff like that when they switch. He's been getting steals. He's been very good when they double team at half court or on top of the perimeter. Like, he's been very active defensively, right? So, every single game, bro, when you got 3 amazing offensive talented players, all 3 ain't just gonna go crazy every single night. You know what I'm saying? Like, now Austin did play bad last game against Houston, but tonight I feel like he was better tonight. But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying for sure. Luka and LeBron, definitely, the efficiency from both of those guys has been insane. Young Braveheart, what's good, man? A lot of people said we suck. I always had hope. 100%. We was talking about that, bro. We both were saying this team, if they're playing their best basketball at the right time, they can beat anybody. And I stand on that. I stand on that for sure. Excuse me. Why Vando not playing? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I mean, let's see. How many players are in the Lakers rotation? 9? So they got a 9-man rotation right now, right? And usually when teams are getting closer to the postseason, they kind of cut down their rotation a little bit. Now, Vando might play tomorrow when we play Miami the second night of a back-to-back, because I don't think LeBron is going to play tomorrow. I doubt it. I doubt he'll play tomorrow. Unless he just feels amazing, I doubt LeBron plays tomorrow. So I really am thinking that Jared Vanderbilt will play tomorrow. And hopefully Adu Thiero can get some minutes tomorrow too against the Miami Heat. Lakers versus Celtics in the finals. Luka gets his revenge and wins LA the chip. Hey, that'll be amazing. That'll be amazing. The Celtics, they good though, man. Don't get me wrong. But last time when we played against them, bro, we wasn't playing like we playing right now. We playing a whole nother brand of basketball right now. I really want to see Adu Thiero get some run tomorrow. He has been absolutely killing it on South Bay 100%. That's what I was just saying too. I agree, man. I think if Bron don't play tomorrow or if Marcus Smart don't play tomorrow, like some of the guys might sit out tomorrow against Miami. Unfortunately, I hate when they do the schedule like that, Chad. But unfortunately, it's the NBA that happens. But some guys might sit out tomorrow, and hopefully Adu Thiero gets some minutes. You said Luka don't play for stats. He left his 50 and 40-point triple-doubles. He don't care. Bron was playing like Miami LeBron today. Can't wait for the playoffs. Luka been a demon, and Bron is starting to pick it up. Exactly. And this is how I envision LeBron playing when we get in the playoffs. Because, like, y'all got to remember last season against the Minnesota Timberwolves, you remember game 3, that crucial game 3, because the Lakers won game 2. And it was tied 1-1 going back to Minnesota. LeBron had like 35+ points. But it was just Luka that had that stomach bug. And he shot terrible from the field, right? And I think even AR was solid in that game as well. But we just lost that game. We barely lost it because Luka was sick. He played so bad in that game. But overall in that series, LeBron was good. And that was in the playoffs. LeBron was phenomenal against Minnesota. And even especially defensively. He was very good defensively. And offensively, he played good as well. So it's another switch that LeBron can hit. And just like tonight, he still has a switch he can hit, bro, which is absolutely crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he can go from playing like some nights, he might not play that well. And then other nights he looks like he's still a top 10 player in the NBA. And that's what he looked like tonight. And I know that if we get to the playoffs, right, healthy, and LeBron is playing, right, he can play like this. Now, I'm not saying he's going to play like this every game, but he still has this gear he can get to, for sure. It's crazy they held KD to 2 points in the first half. Yeah, like, I think KD was thinking about, like, how do we execute against this double team that they're playing? And then the zone behind it, like the Lakers were rotating very, very well. The second half, he just started reversing off screens and, like, just playing without screens. Playing no screens. He was going one-on-one most of the time. But the Lakers adjusted. It was more Marcus Smart on him on ball. And they were bringing up a second defender even without a screen, and they had to play the zone after that. Like, so the Lakers made the right adjustments. The Rockets played very, very well in the third quarter. But the Lakers adjusted. And like I said, the Lakers have been the clutchest team in the NBA all season. And they proved that once again tonight in the fourth quarter. How would you feel if Adu and Arthur Kaluma are on the main roster next season, both 6'7", strong, athletic with long wingspans, that would be so awesome. I mean, we'll see. I think more is going to determine a dude. Well, a dude gonna be on the main roster, but more is going to determine a dude being like one of the main guy in the main rotation. Depending on how his summer goes. I don't think a dude is in a rotation this season because he didn't have a summer league. He was hurt during training camp and preseason and things of that nature, so he really didn't get a rhythm coming into the season. And I think that's kind of hard as a rookie. So summer league, like it really starts this summer for Duke Theero. Like if he wants to be in the rotation next season, let's see how you look in the summer league. Let's see how you look in the preseason, training camp. Like let's see how you look when you are like preparing for the season, preseason. And I think that's going to really matter for a dude being in the rotation next season. Now, the other kid that you're talking about, I'm not really familiar with his game. I have to watch his tape. I'm not really sure. But hey, bro, 6'7" wing players that's versatile defensively and athletic, that's young. Hey, bro, we definitely not finna argue against those type of players if they're any good. Vando in the doghouse again. I mean, yeah, bro, like, the Lakers are winning. So if the Lakers weren't winning, I'll be questioning that. But I'm really not, me personally, I'm not really questioning it that much. I expect for Vando to play tomorrow. But Vando has still been a good teammate. When Luka goes talk to the ref, he's right behind him. And, you still see him cheering on the bench and just being a good teammate. I hate it. I hate he's not playing because I think he can do some things defensively to help you. But I think the fact that the Lakers are winning these games, man, with just a 9-man rotation, I just think that's what JJ is just rolling with. Vando is Luka's unofficial bodyguard from the bench. Yeah, he is. That's why I was saying he be following him around, talking to the refs and stuff. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. But anything came out yet about who's not playing tomorrow? Let me see. Nothing yet. Yeah, the Lakers are that team nobody wants to face in the playoffs. Like, even the Thunder and the Spurs wouldn't want the playoffs right now. They wouldn't want the playoffs right now. Definitely not. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I will say this. The Spurs probably wouldn't mind it because they playing phenomenal right now as well. The Spurs are playing probably better than the Thunder. Obviously, the Thunder still had a better record, but I think the Spurs are playing better than the Thunder are, right? So, we'll see. But I do think that a healthy Suns team can give the Spurs some problems. And I think a healthy Clippers team can give the Thunder some problems. So we'll see. If both of those teams get into the play-in, let's look at the standings right quick. So the Lakers are solidified in the 3rd seed right now. They are 19 games above 500. They are 2.5 games above Denver now in the 3rd seed because Denver lost tonight and the Lakers won again. They knocked Houston all the way down to 5th. So if the playoffs were to start right now, the Lakers would play the Denver Nuggets in the 1st round. If the playoffs were to start right now, the Lakers would play the Denver Nuggets in the 1st round, right? Regardless of whoever the Lakers play in the 1st round, it's going to be a tough matchup. It's not going to be easy. So, okay, so Phoenix is 9 games above 500. They are 2.5 games back from Denver. Okay, so right now, if the Clippers and the Suns play in the first game of the play-in tournament, if the Clippers are healthy, I like the Clippers in that game. If the Clippers are healthy, I like the Clippers for sure. So they might go up against San Antonio in the 1st round if they get that 7th seed. And then you'll have Phoenix. They'll go against OKC in the 1st round if they beat Golden State or Portland. But Portland not a sleeper. I mean, Portland is a sleeper, I feel like. They got, like, if they're knocking down shots, they can be annoying. I still would like kind of edge the Suns over the Portland Trailblazers. Golden State, I don't know. We'll see if Steph Curry's even back at that point. But that's pretty much going to be your playoff teams right there. It's going to be between these teams. The Grizzlies not catching up to the Warriors. So my only negatives from this game is the missed free throws, exactly. And Luka's bad passing at times, everything else. was great. Hope they can turn it around in for the postseason. 100%. Yeah, Luka kind of get careless with some of those double teams and throwing the ball away in the fourth quarter when he checked back into the game. Houston kind of came back from that too. I think at one point they even took the lead. And Rui hit that crazy ass 3 in the corner. I think the Lakers went up by 1. But, you know, with the way Luka executed down the stretch, I mean, I'm not really worried about him doing that too often. But it was frustrating at the time. But the missed free throws was definitely a thing. There was where it's like, when they were making their comeback, if you would have made half of your free throws, you still would have had a pretty decent lead. You know what I'm saying? So they can't do that from the free throw line. Like, Luka got to knock down those free throws. Even Jackson Hayes as well. LeBron can keep playing like this and just attack when they switch a smaller player on him. I want him to post up more. Me too. I do too. And I really do think that the Lakers are trying to save some of these actions, some of these offensive actions that work a lot in the regular season that they have so far this regular season. I think they're trying to save some of those for the postseason. They don't want to show too much. Because LeBron running pick and roll with Luka or Austin in the postseason is going to be amazing. That's going to be hard to stop. Especially with the shooting from Rui and Luka, and you have that lob threat in Aiden or Hayes, like, that's going to be insanely hard to stop, right? So, and even Marcus Smart, the way he's been knocking down threes as of late, you know, if you leave him wide open, he'll knock down some threes and tell you to get it out the net. So, Marcus Smart, 100% can be in that same type of offense, and he can be effective as well. If he's sitting in the corner and you got LeBron going down the middle, after Luka or Austin gets trapped, or, you know, after a pick and roll and he gets a switch like against a smaller player or a bigger player, like, he can take advantage of it. So I think that type of action and LeBron post-ups are being saved for the postseason. That's why they're not running them that much, because I'm like, bro, they work too well for y'all not to be running them, right? So maybe they're saving them for the postseason. That's the only thing I can think about. Bron looked like Miami LeBron with all those dunks and crazy lobs. I was like, bro, what is going on, man? It was crazy. It was crazy how some of those lobs and stuff he was catching. It was insane. I still think Cam Thomas is done for going to the Bucks. I mean, what other team could he have gone to? I mean, I don't know. I think if it doesn't work out for him next season, because I think he'll sign back with the Bucks next season. If it doesn't work out for whatever team he signs with this summer, then it'll be a different story. But, I mean, he was playing good at first. I don't know what happened, though. I have no idea what happened. I have no clue what happened. What if Minnesota or Denver slipped to the 7th seed and face San Antonio in the first round? That would be insane. That would be insane. That would be crazy, actually. Like, if Denver slipped to the 7th seed, which I don't think they will. Their schedule is too easy going down the stretch, and they don't play against, like, OKC and San Antonio to the end of the season. And by that time, you know, those two teams will probably already solidify their spots and whoever's going to be 1 and 2 in the Western Conference. So their starters might not even be playing. So that's why it was so surprising to see the Nuggets lose tonight's game against that's why it was so surprising to see them lose tonight's game against the Memphis Grizzlies. Clippers young and athletic. They can give a lot of teams problems, 100%. And then with the way Kawhi been playing, and then Ben Mathurin has been playing great off the bench, and then Darius Garland has been playing good too the last couple games since he's gotten healthy. They don't really have a consistent big. Now, Brook Lopez is more of a pick and pop type of big, and he still can defend the rim. But I don't know, We'll see. Because, I mean, Isaiah Jackson has been playing pretty well as well. I mean, he's an undersized big kind of, but he's very, very athletic. But they do have very good perimeter play. Great game. Luka helped close, but also sealed the MVP conversation tonight with the free throws and turnovers. What you mean? So you saying he can't get MVP because of the free throws and the turnovers? I don't know about that, bro. I mean, Shea has dropped like 20 points in like 2 straight games. Like in that Minnesota Timberwolves game, he did not play good in that game. Like, we got to consider that too. And then on top of that, the Thunder have a better record without Shea than the Lakers do without Luka. We got to consider that too. And they both have missed double-digit games. So, like that. Oh yeah, that's another thing, chat. Down the stretch of the season, if Shea does not finish If he don't play certain games because they're resting, he's not going to get MVP. You can only miss 15 games, and I don't know how many games he's missed so far. I think he's missed 12 as well, same as Luka. So if he rests down the stretch of the season, he could possibly be, get ruled out for MVP, which I don't probably think they will. They'll probably play him enough games to where he'll be at least eligible to be MVP. But yeah. They're gonna drug test Bron after this game? Ah, yeah, that's if Bron was on drugs, he would have got caught a long time ago. If Bron was on any type of steroids, any type of roids, or anything like that, he would have got caught a long time ago. OKC is on a 10-game win streak. Lakers on a 7-game win streak. Minnesota on a 2-game win streak. They played against Utah tonight, I think. Hold up, Chad. Let me do something right quick. Luka is arguably the best clutch. Hold on, let me put this up on screen. You said Luka is arguably the best clutch time player in the league. Everyone's saying SGA has that locked up, but yeah, they definitely have to rethink that 100%. There's no question about it. No question about it at all. I'm almost done, Chay. Y'all give me 1 second. Shea dropped 20 tonight. Yeah, because they won in the first quarter. Yeah, I know. But even last game though, even last game against the Minnesota Timberwolves, he didn't play good in that game either, bro. He didn't play good in that game against Minnesota. Now they did win the game, but he still didn't play well. OKC has won 10 in a row. Shea dropped 40 last game. He's not as inconsistent as Luka with turnovers and makes his free throws. He's the MVP. But it's not for me, it's not just about those stats though. You got to look at the rebounds and assists as well. Like the way Luka put up almost a 50-point triple-double a couple games ago. They both hit a game winner against the Nuggets. And the way that Luka is playing right now against the competition that they're winning against as well matters. Luka went crazy against the New York Knicks. The Knicks have one of the best records in the league. He went crazy against the Minnesota Timberwolves. He went crazy the last 2 games against a very good defensive team in the Houston Rockets. And he went crazy against the Denver Nuggets and hit a game-winning shot against them as well. It's not just about the free throws and the scoring, bro. Because if you want to just nitpick free throws, like Luka missing free throws, then we have to consider the rebounding and the assisting as well. Because Luka has had double-digit rebounds multiple games. So, I mean, Shea is 6'6", 6'5", so it's not like he can't get in there and rebound as well, right? So they're both guards. They're both point guards. They both handle the ball, bring the ball up the court, initiate the offense. They both have the most usage on their teams, right? Luka leads the entire NBA in scoring, and he has better assist numbers and rebounding numbers than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as well. I'm going to show you the stats right quick. I'm not going to sit up here and say that Luka can't win MVP because Shai makes more free throws. Like, I don't necessarily think that matters that much, because they're both producing when it comes to scoring the ball at elite levels. So I don't really think that, yeah, it's this right here. Okay, and this is coming in, this is before the last 2 games. This graphic right here is before the last 2 games, right? So Luka averages more points. He averages more assists. He averages more rebounds. Now, the Shai is the first. He does have the first seed, but like I said, the Thunder have won more games without Shai than the Lakers have won without Luka. That matters. It should matter. When it comes to the most valuable player for a team, that should mean you miss him the most when he's not playing. So that should matter when it comes to that as well. Now, I'm not gonna sit now. If you're saying that Shea is gonna win MVP, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue that. That definitely could happen. And right now, he's still a front runner in my opinion. But saying that Luka is not gonna win because of the free throws and the turnovers, I don't think that matters that much because of how much better Luka averages almost 2 more assists than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does. And the Thunder have a good team. They have a deeper team than the Lakers. So, I mean, then he averages 3 more rebounds. So, I mean, like, Luka's numbers are better than Shai's. They're better. His individual numbers are better. And then on top of that, Shai's team has won more games this season than Luka's team has without both of the players. So that matters, bro. That matters. That's fine. That's fine, bro. That's fine. That's still, we're talking about the entirety of the season. And the way that Luka is still playing better than Shai right now, even with Shai hitting those game winners. Because overall, Luka ain't had no 20-point games as of late. He's had number 40s, 30s, and 50s. And he almost had a triple-double, a 50-point triple-double one game. Against the Bulls, he just needed 1 more assist. So, I mean, overall, this season, Luka has had the better season. These stats right here prove that point. Don't get me wrong, Shai is definitely playing amazing as well. But I just think the way that Luka is playing right now, his MVP stock is definitely rising, for sure. And the Lakers do have the best record in the league this season in the clutch. They have the best clutch record in the entire NBA, and they're led by Luka Doncic. That's a great point. Luka has shut the door on most of these contending teams that you guys supposedly said they couldn't beat. Yeah, Truck is not. He's not one of those guys that said they can't beat elite teams though. But to be fair, but you said I'm a Lakers fan, man. I've never said Lakers can't beat anyone. I'm just stating facts. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, you're not one of those people that said they can't beat elite teams or whatever. But yeah, you're definitely stating facts. But I am too. Like I we're both stating facts, and that's why it's debatable at this point. I don't think it's like a foregone conclusion that Shai is the MVP of the league. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion because of how good Luka is playing basketball right now. And the Lakers have a worse roster than the Thunder do as well. And Luka's numbers are better. And they're the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. So the Thunder have won more games too. Even if it's 2 games, it don't matter. They still have won more games without Shai than the Lakers have with Luka. And they both have missed the same amount of games this season. How you feel about LeBron jump shot, Chief? I think it's coming around. 100%. 100%. It's definitely coming around. And when he had opportunities to shoot the ball tonight, he shot them and he made them. So that's always a good thing to see. All right, one more thing. That's always a good thing to see, man. He definitely when he's getting the opportunity to shoot the ball, he's shooting, and he made them tonight for sure. Let's see if we got anything else coming out here. VJ. Let's see. Shai has the highest true shooting percentage in NBA history this season for a 30-point per game player. Case closed. Best record in the league, not J-Dub all season. I mean, J-Dub has played this season. He has. We're not, the injury thing, that don't matter because LeBron missed the first almost month of the season, maybe a little bit over, and Reaves missed over a month of the season as well. You know what I'm saying? So we're really not considering that. You keep talking about Shai's numbers when it comes to percentages and things of that nature. Luka Doncic overall has had the better season. We're not just, even if you don't even consider just scoring, rebounding and assisting the ball matters. And Luka Doncic has had a better season than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in 2 different departments. We have to consider that too. If we're going to go as far as shooting percentage, then we have to talk about the overall numbers of the game, which makes you a better overall player, which impacts your team. All of these numbers impact your team. If you are getting guys involved and assisting the ball at a higher rate than another guy, you are impacting your team. If you're getting defensive rebounds and not allowing the other team to get offensive rebounds and second chance points, that is affecting your team as well. And Luka has not just been getting uncontested rebounds. He's been going down there, boxing out, going up and grabbing the ball from people and grabbing the ball over people or tapping the ball to another teammate. Like, these things matter. These are things that impact winning, right? So, like I said, bro, I wouldn't say case closed on anything. And this doesn't mean that Shai is not going to win MVP. I'm not arguing that. But what I'm saying is Luka Doncic definitely has a chance to win MVP, especially if he continues to play in the way he's playing right now. Like, if he finishes the season like this, there's no way in hell you cannot tell me that it's out of him and Shai right now. It's definitely out of him and Shai. Jaylen Brown, Cade Cunningham, Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama, all of these guys, they are not having better seasons than Luka Doncic. And Luka Doncic is having the best season, arguably, and on top of that, he's impacting winning. That's why he deserves to be in the MVP conversation. So I'm not, we're just having a fair, logical debate. And I'm not saying that you're wrong, bro. I'm just saying that I think that Luka Doncic definitely has an opportunity to win MVP this season. Now, if the Lakers were like the 6th seed right now, I would say no. But since they are the 3rd seed in the Western Conference, the toughest conference in the game, right? And he is the best player on this team, and he is leading this team and playing phenomenal basketball. And then on top of that, his defensive numbers have been good too this season. Also, Luka also averages 2 more turnovers per game than Shai. If Shai shoots like Luka, he averages more points. Hey, bro, that's not my point. At the same time, when it comes to the efficient, it's not like Luka has been extremely inefficient. Shai is just he don't take as many threes as Luka. So when it comes to the efficiency numbers, Luka takes more threes than Shai, and he knocks more down as well. Obviously, he averages 2 more, almost 2.5 more a game than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai doesn't shoot as many threes as Luka, right? So that's another thing. Obviously, if you're shooting more threes, you're going to be a little bit less efficient. But Luka has still been efficient this season while making more threes than Shai and averaging more points. Shai's best attribute is scoring the ball. Luka is still beating him in his best attribute this season. And then on top of that, he's assisting the ball and he's rebounding the ball at a higher rate than him as well. So those things have to be considered. Assisting the ball and finding your teammates at the right time and putting the ball on target, on time, on target, and rebounding the ball. Those things have to matter. I heard it was Luka's not playing on both sides of the ball. Also, the reason Joker was not winning it over Shai. Oh, no. Now, last season, I thought that it was a foregone conclusion that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was going to win MVP. Probably like a little bit of halfway after the season. I was like, bro, it's Shai. It's nobody else. But with the way that Luka is playing right now and the way that the Lakers are playing as a team and he's leading this team, there's no way in hell you can sit up and say that it's a foregone conclusion. That's what I don't agree with you on. Now, when you're making an argument that Shai might win, oh, you got it. I mean, I'm not arguing that. But what I am arguing is that it's a foregone conclusion. I completely disagree. I couldn't disagree more. With the Lakers winning games and the way that this dude is playing against elite teams, no, that matters, bro. And then on top of that, the stakes of the games, too. Like, the last 2 games against Houston have been huge. You win the tiebreaker over that team. If you don't, they go ahead of you in the standings. So being higher in the standings matter towards the MVP as well. Luka put on MVP performances in both of those games, and we won both games. That matters. That should bring the stakes up higher because of how important the game is. And then on Saturday against Denver, that was up until that point the most important game of the season. Luka hit the game winner in that game, and then he had a phenomenal game on top of that. Well, he didn't shoot the ball well, but he still had a great statistical game, and he hit the game winning shot. So that's all I'm saying. When you consider MVP, the competition matters, the stakes of the games at the time matters, the numbers matter, the team record matters. All of these things all those things the team winning without you matters as well. So all of these things need to be put into consideration. That's all I'm saying. Reaves and Braun have missed a combined 40 games this season. That's half the season with the second and third option. Exactly. And Luka's only missed 12 games this season. He's only missed 12 games. So his second and third best players have been out a big portion of the season. And he still figured out ways to If this guy's playing, if that guy's playing, remember even at the beginning of the season when LeBron didn't play, and Reaves didn't play in that game against the Spurs, like he went crazy in that game. Yo, 100%, 100%, young Braveheart. And it's a little bit easier to say that now because he's actually playing good. But at the same time, like when he was playing like trash, you know, we was all like, well, me personally, a lot of us was. Me personally, I was saying, bro, DeAndre Ayton is not trash. He's just not playing with a motor. I seen him play too many good games this season to call him trash. Like he's had too many good games. Like when you're putting up numbers and you up there on the list with Shaq and Wilt, like efficiency wise and grabbing 15, 18, almost 20 rebounds. I think one game he did have over 20 rebounds against was that the Toronto Raptors or was that the Sacramento Kings? I can't remember what game it was, but he's put up some great numbers this season. He played too well the first like month and a half of the season for me to call him trash. And people were saying start Jackson Hayes over him. I was like, I wasn't agreeing with that either. You need this version of him. It's always been, you need this version that he's playing like the last 7, 8 games. This is the version of DeAndre Ayton you need. If you don't get this version of him, you're going to be in trouble. But he's showing that he can do that consistently as of late. So hopefully he can keep it up. Even last game where he didn't have like a double-digit scoring game, he still had double-digit rebounds, multiple offensive rebounds. He had multiple blocks. He was playing hard. He was hustling. His energy was there. And that's what the Lakers need. That's what they've always needed, and that's what they need from him. Luka is the MVP. He's elevated mediocre players to give 100%, 120% effort. Like, this roster on paper is not better than the Oklahoma City Thunder's roster. That's another thing. Their roster is not better, right? But that don't always matter when you're playing against another team because it matters about which team is playing the best at the moment, and which team can exploit matchups and which team is playing better at that particular moment, especially in the playoffs. But at the same time, when you look at the Oklahoma City Thunder roster on paper, and when you look at the Los Angeles Lakers roster on paper, their roster is better than ours, right? And for the fact that Luka is doing what he's doing with this roster should mean something. It should be significant. That dude is playing amazing basketball right now, bro. Absolutely. And he's had a phenomenal season overall, not just this season. It ain't just like he just started playing good basketball the last 10 games. Now, Luka has had some bad stretches throughout the season. He's had some bad couple games where he shot very, very bad from the field. Like that Orlando Magic game that they lost on that game winner to Wendell Carter. Like, if he would have shot the ball better in that game, the Lakers would have won. If he would have shot the ball better in that game, I can't remember. Remember, he was scared to shoot the game-winning shot, the game-winning attempt. He kind of froze that game. He played bad in that game. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he hasn't played bad since that game. And that's MVP caliber stuff. Yep. Lakers swept the season series with Minnesota, and Luka had 2 monster games against them. 100%. Great point. Once again, great point, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. And what's kind of put him over the top, in my opinion, or like really makes him like people should really like, he should be in the conversation and consideration even thicker now, in my opinion, for a lack of a better word, is the stakes on some of these games they've been playing as of late. Because the Lakers got out the mud. They were the 6th seed just a few weeks ago. And now they are the 3rd seed, and they have like a couple games above the next team because of the tiebreaker, right? So when you look at the stakes of some of these games as of late, and you look at how good he's played in these bigger games, that should matter when it comes to winning the MVP award. Because the MVP award is a regular season award. It's not about the playoffs. It's not about the finals. It's not about none of that. It's about the regular season alone, right? He has played good all season. But now that he's elevating his game even more to play against some of these tougher opponents, and when your back's against the wall and possibly falling into the play-in and you go up and you play against some of the teams that's ahead of you and beat those teams, right, that are elite teams, that people said we couldn't beat in the first place, that should matter. I give him slack because he going through shit. But you give who slack? What you talking about? You talking about Aiden or you talking about Luka? Like, bro, look at this one I'm about to put on the screen right now. Look at these numbers, bro. Look at how crazy this is. Look at this. Come on, bro. Look at these numbers, bro. And this is shout out Legion Hoops on X or Twitter. 40 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. 36 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. 30 points, 13 assists, 11 rebounds. 51 points, 9 assists. And then in this game, he had 10 rebounds. And he made 9 threes. 31 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists, triple-double. 35 points, 8 rebounds, 5 threes. 44 points, 9 rebounds, 7 threes. Come on, bro. And all of these against good teams for the most part. Most of these are against good teams. I think a couple of them was against like Indiana and Chicago. But other than that, it's been against very good teams. This is MVP caliber stuff, bro. And then on top of that, he's already having a better statistical season than Jokic, Shea, Cade, Jaylen Brown, Wemby. All of these guys, he's having a better statistical season than all of them. And then on top of that, the Lakers are the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. You can't tell me the MVP conversation is just a foregone conclusion when this dude is playing like this and the Lakers are winning. There's no way. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, he going through some shit, but he's still playing amazing. Yeah, he going through some stuff for sure, but he's still playing amazing, bro, for sure. He not, well, I don't know. I'm not going to say he's not letting it affect him. I don't know. But all I know is it don't seem like it. Because he sure is playing amazing. Or maybe he using it as fuel. But all right, chat, we've been on here for about an hour tonight, man. I'm going to go ahead and hop off, y'all. We got another game tomorrow against the Miami Heat. We play against the Miami Heat on a back-to-back. I'm not expecting Braun to play in tomorrow's game. I hope he does because we need to win as many games as possible. But if he doesn't, hopefully some other guys step up and play well. So we got a game tomorrow against the Miami Heat. It's going to be an earlier game because they playing in Miami. I will be live again after the game. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to go live tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I might go live after the game. Might go live late. But all right, chat. I'll have a post-game live show tomorrow after the Lakers and Miami Heat game. Love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Great win by the Lakers tonight. They win their 7th game in a row with a final score against the Houston Rockets of 124-116, I believe. But yeah, man, they get the dub. Very much needed. And yeah, they are on a 7-game win streak, and they are the 3rd seed in the Western Conference. Love you guys, man. Appreciate y'all, and I will catch you guys tomorrow.